Hey everyone, today we're jumping straight into a highly requested explainer, analyzing the factual, biological realities presented in our source material. We're breaking down a topic that honestly creates a massive amount of completely unnecessary anxiety for guys. We're looking specifically at how actual biological facts stack up against the heavily distorted myths we see in adult media. Our goal here is simple: strip away the fiction, look at the hard physiological data, and give you a really clear understanding of what is actually scientifically normal.
Okay, let's dive into this. First, we'll cover the root of insecurity, then we'll look at why biology and geography matter. After that, we're getting into the 2-inch science, followed by performance and supplement options, and finally, why stamina beats size.
So, starting off with Section 1, the root of insecurity, and how puberty brings a lot of frustration. To really understand why this myth is just so incredibly pervasive, we have to look at the psychological frustration that hits young men right at the onset of puberty. You hit that age, you turn to the internet for answers, but there is this massive disconnect between adult video reality and real-life reality. Comparing average demographics, specifically looking at Indian men in this context, to hand-picked, highly exaggerated Western actors, well, it creates an entirely false baseline.
It's literally a recipe for disaster. The research hits the nail on the head here, noting when boys step into puberty, they watch videos without knowing the reality, leading to deep frustration. And honestly, it is entirely understandable to feel inadequate if highly produced entertainment is your only frame of reference. But the knowledge you're pulling from those videos, it's rarely scientifically appropriate or justified for real life.
Moving right along to Section 2, Biology and Geography, and what the geographical data tells us.
We have to talk about biological variation. This simply means that genetics, weather, atmosphere, and diet dictate your body shape, your skin color, and yes, even anatomical size. Think about it. Just like facial features adapt to regional climates like the weather and atmosphere in India, private parts are subjected to the exact same biological rules. You just cannot separate human anatomy from its geographical context. It's a package deal.
And this brilliantly illustrates the point when we compare the average Western adult actor, who is, frequently well over 6 feet tall, to the average Indian male height of roughly 4.5 to 5 feet. The math simply doesn't align. It is biologically unrealistic to expect a 5-foot man to have the exact same anatomical proportions as a towering foreign actor. Expecting otherwise is, well, it's just ignoring basic human biology.
And the data from the American Association backs this up perfectly. For Indian men, the range for a normal size spans from 2 to 6.7 inches, with the average size falling between 4.5 to 6.5 inches. The vast majority of men fall perfectly into these scientifically normal ranges. Seeing the real numbers laid out cleanly like this, it really puts into perspective just how wild and distorted those internet myths actually are.
Let's look at Section 3 now, the 2-inch science, focusing on female anatomy facts.
This brings us to a question that the source creator says constantly floods their inbox. Basically, how can a 2-inch size be scientifically normal and actually sufficient? I know it sounds totally counterintuitive if your brain has been trained by adult media, but biological research has a very clear, definitive answer here. Here is how the anatomy actually works under the hood. Step 1. The tissues at the insertion point actually possess very little inherent sensation. Step 2. The primary center for sensation, the clitoris, sits just above this area. Therefore, step 3, it is actually the first 2 inches that do the heavy lifting to stimulate this crucial, highly sensitive zone. So, the crucial point is this: the desire for larger sizes, it's usually a psychological preference, not a physical requirement for pleasure. Structurally speaking, a 2-inch size is biologically perfectly capable of providing immense physical satisfaction because it interacts directly with the most sensitive part of the anatomy.
Section 4, Performance and Supplement Options, looking at ways to improve hardness.
So having established the baseline biology, we need to look at practical function. Specific physiological hurdles, like a lack of morning reactions or just falling short of 100% hardness, are the actual functional issues that prevent proper satisfaction. It's really not about baseline size at all. To address this, the original material reviews a specific supplement called Bold for Men by the MRS company. They break down the key ingredients, which include Lipitraza for improved blood flow, Safed muesli as a natural testosterone booster, L-arginine to help repair blood vessels, and clove oil, which is apparently used to reduce hypersensitivity. Furthermore, the source also brings up topical external options, specifically citing a product called Mr. Enhance for Men. The stated goal of these external applications is to support blood vessel repair and maintain healthy blood flow. And that wraps up the source's practical product reporting, which is just aiming to provide some options for those looking to optimize their biological function. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, Stamina over Size. This is the ultimate takeaway.
Now, what's really interesting here is when you actually break down the equation for satisfaction, it becomes glaringly obvious that size is merely a fraction of the overall experience. We're talking just 10%. It is heavily, heavily outweighed by the combination of stamina, functional hardness, and overall performance.
Because the absolute most important takeaway is this: perfect size means absolutely nothing if your stamina is missing, or your performance is poor, or your endurance is just too short. If you lack the energy or the endurance to actually perform, size alone is not going to satisfy a partner. The mechanics just don't work that way.
Therefore, the ultimate advice from the source is to just accept your natural, biologically normal body. Instead of agonizing over unchangeable dimensions, channel that energy into what you can actually control. Focus on a healthy diet, maintain overall body health, and put your attention squarely on considerate, attentive partner stimulation, because that is where real satisfaction is built.
Which leaves us with this final thought. Based on all the biological facts and anatomical data we've unpacked in this explainer today, are you ready to stop worrying about unrealistic dimensions and start focusing on your health, your stamina, and building a real connection? It's time to leave the myths behind and embrace reality. Thanks so much for joining me today. Keep learning, and I'll catch you next time.